Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications you can apply to your life and a little more in depth about the chapter. We are in 1 Chronicles chapter 10, verses 1 through 14. Now, Dagon was the god of the Philistines. He was a god that brought them rain and provided riches for them. Now, the Philistines had built this temple for their god Dagon when they had settled into the land of Canaan. And in this time of drought, people would beg their God to provide rain for them. They would even sacrifice their children inside the temple of Dagon. Now, Dagon, as well as all the other gods, had absolutely no power when they were compared to the one true God. And the actions of these warriors, when they had heard what had happened to Saul and his sons' bodies, they went and took down the bodies. They gave them a proper burial because they were the king and of a royal line. Now we see that David was very respectful to Saul all throughout his reign, even though most of the time he tried to kill David. And this just goes to show that we need to be respectful for our leaders in our church and in our government. We are to pray for them and for the things that they are doing. We do not excuse their sin, but we respect the authority of the position that they hold. Now, Saul many times turned away from God, even though God had blessed him with many different things. Saul would look at it, but many times did the wrong thing. He ignored God's instructions and guidance. Obedience is passive as well as active. We not only have to hear the word, we have to be pursuing to also always do the right thing. And it is never up to us to change the course of God's plans. We are to pray for guidance. We are to do the right thing and do everything we can in our power to make sure that we are staying in the will of God. May God be with you in everything and every way.